Alright, so this is Sengoku BASARA 4 Sumeragi. This is the expansion that they made last year. Fixed a lot of problems that the original game had, a lack of content and missing a lot of characters. I'm actually going to be using one of the characters that they put back in the game, which is Kenshin. What sets this game apart from
Can you give us a countdown for this?
Start in like 5 seconds. So what sets this game apart from other Musou games is it has really robust combat mechanics. Pretty much unmatched. And what I'm doing with Kenshin is he has a forward triangle which is meant to close distances, but you can actually use it to get through the game much faster than intended. You can only chain it together 3 times. There are a number of techniques you can use to cancel it and reset your cancel points. What I normally do is I just push his R2, which is his Godspeed move, and use that to reset how many times I can do forward triangle. You can also buffer, a dash cancel, and continue doing the forward triangle that way, or you can air dash. At this point, Tadakatsu will spawn, but you don't actually have to kill him. You take out Naotora, then the map ends. Alright, that was a little sloppy, but kind of got misaligned. I wasn't able to do like a 100% combo. So at this point, the game is pretty much has standard like Koei Musou game message lag. The game is trying to catch up to the fact that I just sped through the map much faster than intended. No other character can actually move as fast as Kenshin. So the game is catching up to things that happened a while ago. Luckily, it seems like it didn't lag as much as it normally does. Sometimes you could be stuck here for quite a while. So the way this route works is in the normal story mode, it's basically randomly generated, and at certain points you can break off into different routes. But the way that it works is once you unlock that route, you can go back to it at any time. And there's only like one other person that speedruns this. And we just do the routes, the separate routes, the drama and anime routes. They have a bunch of dumb anime cutscenes that they put like all the budget of this game into instead of like actual content. But you can run those and you can pretty much just bypass all the random elements and just get the same amount of levels every single time. So this level is very movement heavy. There's a lot of ground to traverse in a limited amount of time. This is pretty good so far. A lot of people, when they've seen me submit this game to other marathons, they wonder why I don't just speedrun Dynasty Warriors, but Dynasty Warriors really doesn't compare to the cool movement and combat tech you can do in this game. So at this point, there's a bunch of message lag, so you can pretty much take your sweet time getting over to the gate here. As long as you're over there by the time that they finish talking and the gate opens, then you're not losing any time. Oh man, I missed. So I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. What's unique about this game is that they don't just jack up the stats like most of these action games. Like the way that they made the game harder is basically the enemy has a BASARA bar that fills up, and if at any point your combo drops, like if they're actually able to tech out, then the instant that happens, that they will initiate their BASARA attack. So instead of just jacking up the stats like a lot of these games do, just like doubling or tripling the health, what they did is they made it so that optimizing your combos is really important. Most enemy BASARA attacks are not really that dangerous, but some of them can be. So ideally, you want to make sure that you have legit combos. Alright, so time is going to be coming up right when I land the last hit here, when it transitions to the anime cutscene.
And if you can give me a verbal cue for that.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Time.
7:03.
Nice. Am I off now?
Hey, if you want to give a quick sign-off, say goodbye to everyone, and we'll...
Well, that's pretty much the run. There are many different routes you can do. I just kind of chose this one because it's got a good balance between boss fights and good movement tech, and that's kind of what I wanted to show. It's what really sets this game apart from all the other games in the genre, is how deep the combat is, how high the skill ceiling is, and just all the awesome stuff you can do in this game.
All right, coming up next, we have FEZ with Voligen, and we'll be right with that in a few seconds after this quick transition. All right.